Well, good morning, everyone. I just thought I would come to you live this morning and talk about some of the stuff. I had seen a lot of people posting about the homeschooling thing. And to be honest with you, I was homeschooled from the time I was in grade 4. My parents actually pulled me out of school and homeschooled me, which I am actually exceptionally grateful for because actually feel like being homeschooled really set me up to be an entrepreneur. Let me tell you why. And maybe you don't want your kids to be entrepreneurs, but let me just share with you. I can get that it's going to be a little bit overwhelming. I mean, heck, the whole world is a little overwhelming right now, right? I get it. I feel it. Good morning, Carmen. I've been feeling overwhelmed too. In fact, last week there was an entire day where I literally crawled under the covers and said, I'm not getting up today. I don't want to deal with it. I don't like feeling out of control. I know you don't either. And this whole thing is out of control. But let's not talk about that. What I want to talk to you about is maybe this homeschooling thing is a good thing. And I'm going to be coming to you and sharing some tips and tools because literally homeschooled from the time I was in grade 4. I loved it. I had the choice every single year to go back, and every single year I chose to stay homeschooling for a few reasons. Let me tell you why. I learned epic time management skills. And if you're a mama or a papa or a family who feels like you don't even know where to start, I will be sharing with you over the coming weeks the tips and tools that I have used throughout my career, throughout my life, in terms of managing my time. I'll maybe even convince my mama that she should come online and I'll interview you, as she was the one who made sure that we got all of our stuff. And here's what you need to know. I was not hurt by the staying home. I was not hurt by not being socialized. It was an epic opportunity for me to be present and at home with my mom and my dad, and I have epic relationships with them. And I'm grateful for that because I had a really tight family unit. But here's the other thing. I learned great time management skills. There was nobody looking over my shoulder to make sure that I got my school done, which inspired me. Thank goodness my mom and dad inspired me to really take responsibility for my education. Learning to take responsibility for my education means I've also stepped up and taken responsibility in my life. So maybe, just maybe, this being home and being homeschooled, I mean, that's where school started anyway, right? We send our kids to school, and I'm not knocking the school system. I think it's amazing. There's amazing teachers. I love you. You're awesome. I've been so blessed by the Montessori and Me program, who has really supported me and Anara and just been part of my community that helps me raise my special little human. However, what's been really powerful for me growing up is homeschooling set me up. Homeschooling absolutely set me up for life. I learned how to do sewing. I learned how to be at home. And here's the deal, mama. If you're feeling like I have no idea, I know that there are tons of online programs that are setting you up. There are tons of free YouTube videos. I was actually thinking this morning about doing a whole live about how inspired I am by the beauty bloggers. Believe me, I have never used makeup in my entire life. And when I wanted to go and learn how to do that, I went to YouTube, I went to Instagram, I went to free resources, because one of the things that homeschooling taught me was how to find information. And I don't know about you, but the world has really been changing lately. And we're no longer necessarily just given information and say, hey, memorize this, because you know what? Our kids can Google or YouTube or whatever it is, whatever information they need, it's at their fingertips in a way that it wasn't in my generation and certainly in other generations. Memorizing information may not necessarily be the entire way to go moving into the future. So maybe this is a unique opportunity for not just teaching your kids other skill sets and other things like that, but here's something else. And one of my dear friends, Liette, call out to you, my girlfriend, she said, you know what, our kids are watching us right now. And maybe you're like me and you're also struggling to manage your own emotions, to deal with your fear. There's a lot of fear out there right now. And it is not just false evidence appearing real. It feels very, 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 very real. So I'm also going to be sharing with you how owning my own time and owning my own schedule from the time I was in grade 4 also set me up. I could show you there's a yoga mat on the floor, because if I don't get up and start my day on my time and get my focus done and journal out my thoughts and invite my fear to come sit with me, and I'm not going to get into any of that today, but when you can learn to take control of your time and teach your kids that kind of stuff, they're going to see you deal with the fear, they're going to see you deal with the emotions, but they're also going to learn that you have got some powerful coping strategies that they're going to learn by watching you. I I read a great book when I was pregnant with Anara called The Continuum Concept, which is a great read if you're looking for. Also, great show to watch right now. Phone came through. Interesting to watch right now would be The Game Changers on Netflix. It's all about food. It's all about making changes, and frankly, right now we're all looking for positive things to change our world. Anyway, one of the really key things that you get to hear is kids just want to watch you. They just want to absorb you. They just want to be near you. And maybe, just maybe, that's the magic of all this. So I was homeschooled, and I think that really set me up for life. And so I'll be talking about that in the future. Share with me your lives, guys. Post a comment here. Let's make a really big effort today to make today better than yesterday was. Talk to you soon.